Welcome to my commute. This is where it starts. So, also playing around with a new camera angle. Instead of having it either on top of the helmet or down on the side, I've actually got it sitting on the chin, which reviewed some footage last night, and I really like that angle. Starting to do this actually reminds me a lot of when I was doing radio. Back when I was doing radio, I was sitting in watching the guy behind me that apparently doesn't want to stop. Back when I was in radio, I was, 4 hours by myself, just sitting in a studio. It wasn't bad. Got to answer phone calls, talk with people, basically set my own playlist, just sat there and chilled for a little while. Maybe did some homework, whatnot. But so it's 31 degrees right now, and I'm doing, well, I should be doing 45. Okay, so I'm doing 45, so it doesn't feel like 31. It's somewhere a little colder than that, but it's alright. Got good gear on, so it'll be alright. I would say I think one of the things I am liking though about having a particular camera angle that I'm using right now, the camera is actually blocking the air coming at my neck, which is really nice because 31 degrees is it's a bit chilly when it hits your neck, even when you've got some layers on. So this is actually kind of nice. It sort of blocks the air and sort of goes around it. I'm actually a little more comfortable. So I think I might be using this one. For anyone that's curious, if you haven't seen the profile picture on my YouTube channel, I am riding a 2007 Buell Lightning. It's actually the XB12 SCG model. Super comfortable. I like it. It's a lot of fun, even at 31 degrees. I've ridden lower than that, but it's a lot of fun. Handles all the curves, just absolutely a blast on the curves. Top end speed, I've not pegged it out, but triple digits can happen fast. But it's great around town. Does get some looks. I think some people are kind of confused because they see it and then hear it and they're not quite sure what to do with it. I like it. It's a fun bike. I've had it now, let's see, it's a 2007, but I got it, when did I pick it up? 2011, I believe, is when I got it. 2011, yeah, I think it was 2011. And I've put over 30,000 miles on it. So, she's doing good. Still having fun. Something I noticed yesterday when I was testing out the microphone, seeing if I liked any of this stuff. I noticed that my commute felt a lot quicker. So I may start doing this just to help time go by. I've been seeing this Volvo. I miss my wagon. See that guy every day now. And slowing down. Yeah, that 240 wagon that we passed just a second ago, I used to drive one. Drove it every day. Handled well. Could carry a lot of stuff. It was a 5-speed manual. Over 20 years old. My family was original owners. Brought it back from England. Dad was in the military. Brought it back from England, and it's probably covered half the United States. It's actually been through creeks and snow, and been on ice. What else? Let's see. It's kind of been through some mud too. So definitely miss that car. Back then, Volvo knew how to really build a car. That's something else. If you're watching this, you can go through and probably look at some of my other videos, and you can kind of see that I don't intend for them to be negative. I hope they don't seem to come across negative. I post them more as kind of an awareness thing to kind of help people. You know, it's like just be aware of other drivers, motorcyclists, whatever. Just be aware of people that are also on the road with you. I've had a lot of people just pull out in front of you or try and cut you off or whatever. That's one thing. It's not so bad. I think the part that's scary is when you're sitting at a stoplight and people aren't paying attention and they come right up behind you. I've had people come right up just behind my tire before. It's a little unnerving, but yeah. So if you're watching this, just I don't know, consider it like a PSA or something. I'm not sure, but just be aware of people around you. I'm not sure what all driver ed programs are out there, but I remember having to learn smog. You know, signal, check your mirrors, look over your shoulder, and then you go when it's clear. Watch a lot of people now that sitting on their cell phone, not actually just sitting on their cell phone, but they're talking on their cell phone or texting, not paying attention, and they're just not watching for what's going on. I've actually seen that guy before, but they're not paying attention. You know, I've had people that, you know, I can see them and they never even look. Actually focus on your driving. You know, you're driving around with a machine that's, you know, thousands of pounds. Give some space whenever you stop behind a bike. Really, not just a bike, but I mean, that goes, I guess, for anybody. You know, it's a really good idea to actually leave some room. You know, because the guy behind you that doesn't see you, the one that's texting or the girl that's texting, whatever, you know, isn't paying attention and they plow into you, well, you're not staying put, you're going to go forward. And yeah, it's that forward motion. You're going to go into whatever's in front of you, and if you're sitting 3 feet from my back tire, or, you know, a couple feet from somebody's rear bumper, you got nowhere to go. Yeah, that's the thing about riding a bike. Really, it should be across the board, just in general, if you're driving or riding. But specifically thinking about being on a bike, you're watching for so many things, and you have to be alert. You got to be watching behind you, in front of you, what's going on, just pretty much all around you. As I do these more and more, I'll begin to kind of develop the idea for whatever I'm doing. Of course, maybe this is just gonna be I'll just ride and talk and share some thoughts or make comments, and you'll just have to watch and listen. Sounds like a decent arrangement. I'm just gonna slide in.